For 60 years, Glenaeon's been working on embedding the two great goals of a 21st century education. A rigorous academic program, but in the way we teach and learn, we really embed creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, all those goals that we know are going to be absolutely essential to success in a very rapidly changing world.
I really love Glenaeon. I've been here since year 5, and something that I really love about it and what makes it really special and different from all of the other schools I went to was how it supports a student's many diverse interests, and in fact that's something that's really encouraged, to be interested in many things from the arts and the natural environment and the sciences, so that people are really well-rounded and have a broader worldview when they leave school, and that's really important. You get a lot of support from the teachers around you, and at Glenaeon I feel that this is something that the school does really well. You get support from your guardian teacher as well as all of your subject teachers.
At Glenaeon Rudolf Steiner School, we offer a really rigorous higher school certificate program, and that high school certificate program is embedded in a sort of a broader program that really looks at the development of the whole young person as that moment before they step out into the world and before they really find themselves following their own pathway and their own direction. We offer the higher school certificate, and we offer a very broad range of subjects within that, including, for example, Extension 2 Mathematics, which is the highest level of mathematics course, as well as a number of the science courses, physics, chemistry, biology, for example. The humanities is also a strong area for us, and we offer English also at all 4 levels, as well as a range of different history subjects. The teachers are working as guides and tutors within this period, and they're really providing the students with one-on-one but also obviously group support in the classroom, so that every child or every young person is able to develop to the best of their abilities within their subjects.
I guess the modern term for what Glenaeon delivers as a pastoral care program is positive psychology. Steiner's idea of child development is reflected in main lessons all the way from kindergarten to year 12 that are developmentally appropriate and meet the child at the particular stage of life and growth that they're experiencing. A main lesson is essentially a big idea captured in a block unit of work. So students come to school every day, and the first 3 periods of the day are main lesson periods. They could encounter anything in those periods, any subject in those periods, from when they're really little. It could be about Norse myths, to as they progress through the school in year 7, for example, the chemistry of fire, a Pythagoras main lesson. Higher up it could be revolutions main lesson, the chemistry of salts, human geography. So these are big ideas encapsulated in a unit of work. We're wondering and investigating what are the conditions and what are the elements that we need to live a meaningful life and have resources to be resilient when the occasion arises through our lives. And that's exactly the same thing that Steiner curriculum is providing. It's providing a self-knowledge, a deeply meaningful connection to the world and to historical events that will actually serve as something that students can draw on long after their time at Glenaeon is over.
So when we're looking at Steiner education, we're looking at the whole child from very, very early childhood right through to when they finish year 12. And obviously that's a huge age range, and throughout that the children are changing significantly, enormously, as we can all appreciate. So in those early years, it's really play is work for the children.
We generally don't just give them, say, the tool and say, now build a house. We show them the house and say, how would you make that? You figure it out. And so what happens for the child is, instead of being pushed, they're pulled. They're pulled towards something that they want to experience, that they want to engage with.
I I love my job, I love teaching. In particular at Glenaeon, I find the students very receptive, trusting. There's just, I think it's part of the journey that they go on, that they build this trust with what's happening in their education.
So Eurythmy is a movement art. It's a form of expression that we use to poetry, to dramatic text and also to music. We work a lot with the imagination and developing those pictures into expressions in the body and in space.
My name is Jonas Stöbe. I'm the PDH PE teacher and sport coordinator here at our wonderful school. We try to be very inclusive by offering a wide range of different activities where every student can feel at home and can feel they can achieve something in a particular sport. And it starts in primary school with a very play-based sport that happens around many games that are being experienced in groups. As soon as students come to middle school and upper school, the program gets more rigorous and, of course, also more competitive. We have all the traditional sports that you would expect from every school. In Year 9 and Year 10, we take the students more off campus for them to experience and learn in the natural environment, which can be so enriching. We take them surfing, sailing, stand-up paddle boarding and windsurfing, where they really learn to cope well in a natural environment. We take them to the snow, where they can experience the beauty of the Australian Alps in a winter environment, which can be challenging, but ultimately very rewarding and makes them grow exactly in a way that we support and nourish here at Glenaeon Steiner School.
When I came to Glenaeon in Year 7, I felt really welcome and loved by all my classmates and teachers, and they really brought me under their wing and made me feel like I was meant to be there and belonged here.
My name's Scotty Williams. I'm the Outdoor and Environmental Education Coordinator at Glenaeon Steiner School. We run a sequential outdoor education program between Year 4 and 12, and that encompasses some one-day programs on the school oval with Year 4, all the way through to some month-long expeditions in Year 12. And what that does is that forms their lives into their outdoor world, and some of them choose to actually become outdoor and environmental education teachers themselves.
I came to Glenaeon in Year 6 from a mainstream school, and I found the transition really easy. The teachers were really supportive and the environment was really warm and welcoming. I'm now in Year 11 and I'm doing a TVET course, Human Services, so I hope after school I'll be doing registered nursing and get a kickstart with my nursing career.
Coming away from Glenaeon, because you've learnt so many things about so many different topics, you really can adapt your life to take on different challenges that maybe you wouldn't have been exposed to otherwise. So I know in my life I've done a lot of different jobs, sometimes just jumping into it and just knowing that I will be able to do it on the spot. I'll learn it.
The HSC program is at the core of what we do, but surrounding it are all the things which are unique to Glenaeon's program. We develop an aesthetic sense, we develop outdoor skills, we develop relationships in the community, and so it really prepares a student for going out into the wider world with a complete education.